Hey guys, so I want to do a little fun video here, something a little different. So for those of you that have followed me for a long time, you'll know that I like to explore different meats and foods, some that you may consider like a little exotic or different. So I'm opening up the deep freeze. Some of the items will be things that I'm using now. Some of them will be things for that I've just gotten in various sales and things that are, I'll implement more post show when macros and stuff go up. But take a look, see if I have anything cool in here. I think I do have some cool stuff. So we'll start over here. One of my personal favorites, and I have several of these ready to go. These are from U.S. Wellness Meats. So they specialize in grass-fed, grass-finished meats, pasture-raised poultry, various other things like that. I've used them for a long time, and that is this uncured beef liverwurst. So technically kind of a German food, but this is like a more health-friendly version of that. I'm not exactly sure what the technical version is. I'm sure it has some other additives and things, but essentially what this is, it's fully cooked already. It is grass-fed beef, beef liver, beef hearts, beef kidneys, sea salt, and some various seasonings. It's delicious. It is very strong tasting. I eat it. You can eat it by itself, like as a protein source. Macros are something like your traditional like 4 ounce 112 gram serving, something like 20 grams of protein, like 8 grams of fat, something around there. I'd have to double check, but I'll do it like that. Mix it in things like eggs, grass-fed, pastured cheese and stuff like that. Really, really good, especially with veggies and stuff. You could make like sandwiches out of it. They probably like spread it on crackers or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I love this shit, so I always do it. I always get some. But I have several of those ready to go. We have some broccoli. I'm not going to show you the broccoli. Beef head cheese. So this is another one, like another fully cooked one. It's a little bit different. So this one, similar, but this one has grass-fed beef, beef hearts, beef tongues, sea salt, and some seasonings. So everything grass-fed, grass-finished, whatever. But this is even a little bit different. This is more fatty. So this will have a lot higher fat macros. Supplement that in as like a fat source, protein slash fat source. But really good stuff. Lamb tendons, again, U.S. Wellness Meats. I'll use these a little bit. The dogs will get these as well. So they love them. I get some like bone marrow. I get some different stuff for them as well. So I have, let's see, we have several of these. They're nothing too fancy. It's beef chopped sirloin steaks, just again U.S. Wellness Meat stuff. Nothing too crazy on those. Some slow roasted shredded beef. So this is essentially just their, just that same grass fed beef, shredded. Doesn't have anything in it, no seasonings or anything. It's just shredded. It's convenient. It's delicious. Slow cooked, really tender. So I'll use that. I have a bunch of chicken. I don't really show you the chicken. These are from Force of Nature. I know some stores actually carry this brand. I'm not exactly sure which stores, but I've heard that anyhow. I didn't order them. So these are venison steak medallions. So it's like a really, really lean source, pasture raised. So these are like 28 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat per 4 ounce serving or per 112 gram serving. So they're very, very lean. I've used these in prep a good bit as well. So definitely macro friendly if you're eating twigs and berries like me. Bunch of those. Couple steaks per pack. These are from Greensbury. It's another one of those fancy bougie companies that I order from. You know, kind of an ongoing joke that I wear ratty sweats and ratty clothes and stained shit and pajamas, but I do spend my money on good meat. So these are wild caught boneless skin on salmon. So technically Alaskan sockeye salmon. I do skin on. A lot of nutrients in the skin. And they're delicious with the skin on, especially if you get the skin crispy and you just cook it a little bit. These are delicious. So really big fan. And some more Greensbury stuff. This is just grass-fed flank steak. Nothing too fancy on that. Couple different, couple flanks in there. Nothing really crazy there. These are duck breasts. Again, Greensbury, a couple duck breasts in there, separated out. Boom. So these are delicious. Obviously, these are going to be more fatty. So these are about a 1-to-1 protein to fat ratio. I generally get my fat macros up to a pretty good spot in the off season. I do well with that. So these are good. Different fat sources, lots of nutrient variety, taste variety. Let's see. We have, these are beef tenderloins. These are filet mignons, essentially. These are also Greensbury, so, going to be a little bit leaner, somewhere kind of in between. A couple separate fillets, delicious. I like to cook steak, because who doesn't? I mean, some people might not, but I do. Ground chicken, nothing too fancy. These are Greensbury. Again, there's organic ground chicken. Nothing like, I have several packs of those. They were probably having a sale or something, I don't know how long they've been in here. And bunch of stuff from the Chicken Pound. If you guys have heard of them, order those in bulk. That's a pre-cooked chicken. They have different flavors, really good. I use those when traveling a lot. Use them at home too. Definitely when traveling though. They have these. My wife really likes these. I'll do them sometimes when macros allotted. These chicken meatballs, fully cooked Italian style, really good, really clean macros. Delicious. They are good. So she actually makes dishes with these, took it to like a family outing and stuff. So really good. More chicken. Lots of chicken. But that's pretty much it for the exotic stuff or for different stuff. Everything else, pretty much chicken. There's a bunch of mega fit meals too, so I'll use those after the show, especially like traveling home and stuff. And then during times I just don't have an extra second in the day, which is a lot of days, just cook, macro them in, depending on what options I have. And then I have I'm not going to get all these out, but I have a whole stack of boxes that are full of steaks, grass-fed steaks. So we have ribeyes, there are some sirloins, there are tenderloins or fillets, there are flanks, and there are it's like some porterhouse and stuff like that. So lots of good stuff. But I'll keep stocking on here. Lots of good stuff probably post show, once the food and stuff gets up. Plenty of chicken. But hopefully someone had fun with that. I know I like some weird stuff, but I thought I would share with you guys.